With the group practice, again, you want to kind of prepare your groups so that you have some stronger students working with some weaker students. So some people will try and some teachers will randomly put groups together. I've done that before. I find that sometimes, especially in math, strategically thinking about your groups ahead of time and having them work together works out better. So at that point, I would ask the students to go and wash their hands before they get started with soap and water. Normally they would go to the back sink. I'm the one pumping the soap into their hands because at a primary level, chances are they're not always using soap. And the reason behind that is because they're using touchscreen devices. Then I would say once you're finished, sit in your group, and then one person from that group, when all the groups are ready, one person from that group comes up, gets the iPod, brings it back, and then we start our activity. Because in this lesson they had already seen the app before, and they had a feeling of, or they had an idea of what we were going to do, it was easier just to start with the app. However, if I was just demoing for the first time, I would probably use a document reader or something that I can put the iPod under, and the document reader will show through a projector onto the screen what I want. So I would walk them through the app first, make sure they have an understanding of that, and then have them play. So basically what I want them to do is they're going to come get the iPod, they're going to sit down, the leader that got the iPod is going to turn on the app. At that point, they're going to choose a number of the times table between 0 and 5, because at grade 3 they only have to go up to 5 times 5. So I want to keep them limited and narrowed. At that point, once they choose, let's say they choose 3, then they're going to click View. It's going to walk them through a demonstration of 3 times 1, 3 times 2, 3 times 3, just to kind of give them exposure and warm up to the numbers. Then what I asked them to do after that was to click the right function on the app. And at that point now they're engaging with the iPod. So it's going to ask 3 times 2. And as they go around the group, they're all looking at that, and their job is, one student's going to say 3 groups of 2. Now that's been said, now the other 2 have to say something different. They can't repeat what that first person said, so the next one would be 3 2s. And then the only other way that's left is repeated addition, 2 plus 2 plus 2. And so everyone will see, the goal is that everyone will see that the answer is 6. And so they write the answer on the iPod, and then with their finger, and then click check, and it will confirm whether that's right or wrong. So it's perfect in the sense that they're seeing for themselves, they're working together as a group. I'm just walking around the room troubleshooting. The app is teaching them, helping them practice what we've just learned on the board in a digital way. But we're doing that as a group, but it's a visual.